Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're continuing our tour of the ring road that goes around the lake that my husband and I built our Minecraft world around. We've had this Minecraft world, I think, since 2021. And this is where we are in October 2024. So here we go. This section of the road was built, it was one of the last sections of the road that I built. And at this point, I was done being judgy about being in creative mode. So I was very comfortable just using Lapis and stuff that obviously if you were in survival would just take you forever. So it took me a long time to finish this section of the road because it is the section that brings us back to one of my favorite houses, which is our pink complex here in this adorable town, which is a desert on the water, which is just the most beautiful thing. So this is our beautiful Lapis road. I love it so much because of how far the blue goes out into the water. It just makes everything so much more blue, and I'm a huge fan of that. So because I made this house into the pink complex, I wanted to add a lot of blue to balance that. Dave's favorite color is blue. Blue is also my favorite color, but I'm in a pink phase, so I wanted to balance that with a lot of blue. So now that we have a sense of this road and what it feels like to walk on, we're going to zoom right along. There's a really cool bridge I want to show you over here. This section of the tour has a lot of bridges and roads. There's not as many tourist traps along this area. There are some very adorable towns that we will go past, but we will not go through. So I also really like the approach to the bridge. So we're gonna take the full approach here. I do not have a name for this bridge, but I am a huge fan. I think it's so pretty, and I like this whole section. And that's nice. It looks good. It looks good from above. It looks good from the side. I love it. I'm really proud of this one. I think it's very cool. So this lake does continue. There's rivers and all sorts right off of this lake, and when you look at the world map of our area, there's, you know, another huge lake here and another huge lake. You know, it's a planet of lakes, at least in this area. Hello, bunny. Hello. But we have kept our area to mostly just around the lake, and then there's a few areas where we've gone off, but nothing there is very, very far developed. So the main time that we've spent has been developing this area. So we are going to zoom along our adorable blue highway here. You can see there's another bridge coming up. Here's the entryway to the blue road, which matches the other entryway on the other side. And then we continue on to the boardwalk. This is section 1 of the boardwalk, where it is solid, but you can already see in the distance there is a pattern that comes up. So we're going to walk across the bridge. Sorry. Here is a palette. I was just testing different materials to see what they looked like in the desert, but then it looked so interesting to just have them there. So I left them. I was just testing, but now it's kind of fun. So you can see we have a cool design coming up. And there's our cool palette. I love it. I didn't end up using any of these materials to build with, but I do really like that they're still there. We're going to ignore the water structure for right now, because that was started in a fit of insanity and I don't actually know if we're going to continue. So walking along, this looks so cool, but we are going to zoom along it because there's not much to look at here. Now coming up right ahead is the only road that goes, is it the only road? I think it's one of 2 roads that crosses the lake the other direction. Now if you were to follow this road all the way down, you would cross Poppy Lane in the middle, and at the very other end on the other side of the lake is the library. There is another bisecting road. I'm saying bisecting. If the official definition of bisecting means to have it, neither of these bisect. They both go all the way across, but they're not either of them perfectly in the middle. So if I'm using that incorrectly, I apologize. Okay, so here we transition into Mudbricks, which is one of my favorite road materials in the desert. I think it just looks so nice. It sort of fits in but also stands out. I think it's really special. I'm a huge fan. This area took, for whatever reason, a very long time to get right. Okay. Let's see if it'll let us back in. It still thinks we're there. Let's see if it'll let us right back in. Let's hope so. Excellent. Okay. So I am very proud of this section because it took an unusually long amount of time to do it. I don't know why. I think it was just getting these even was maybe complicated with the way that the mud brick pattern is. It took a while to figure out. I think it just looked wrong because of, you know what I mean? Like the brick pattern is this way, but I'm going diagonal. I don't know. It took a really long time to get it right. So we're going to enjoy it. We're going to enjoy it fully, guys. Ooh, I'm so enjoying this road. Yes. Now, this road is called the Purple Pineapple Cross for absolutely no reason except I thought if I named it something nonsense, I would remember. Now, straight ahead, if I remember correctly, is the mysterious complex that we looked at the beginning. So I hope that gives you a sense of where we are. So all the way that way is the New Kingdom, all the way that way far is the Old Kingdom, and here we are in the middle. Sort of the middle. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't know why this section, I'm telling you, it took a really long time to get all these mud bricks correct. Like, I think I went over it 3 or 4 times over the course of several months. And finally, it is perfect. It is exactly what I wanted it to be. And so now we will enjoy it fully. Another area that we could definitely go down to see what's going on down there, for sure. Hello, bunnies. So many bunnies in the desert. Okay, now we can fly. See how pretty? It took a long time. I tell you it took a long time. So whenever I can, I try very hard to leave the natural landscape where it can. So instead of taking out this sand and adding the mud bricks, I just built the road into the dune, because you can do that in Minecraft, whereas in real life you would never be able to do that. So as much as I can, I leave the natural landscape, and I feel good about that. This is a very nice staircase. It's very nice to go up and down, but we're just going to admire it from the air. It's so pretty. So this is another area. You can see this gorgeous biome over here. We have investigated this area quite a bit. We went in there already together. But we haven't built anything in that biome yet. And you will be the first to know about it when we do. For sure. But this is like another area. Like, how far does that river go? I can tell you it goes pretty far. Like, we've spent a lot of time over there. We just haven't really done it. It's just so pretty. We haven't really done much over there. So we're going to finish we're going to finish this part of the tour right here where the mud bricks end. So, this was my first area with mud bricks, and I had conflicting feelings about the granite walls, but I like it, I don't like it, I like it, I don't like it. It's hard to decide sometimes. I think I like it. Today I like it, and we'll leave it there. So, this has been more than half of one side of it, because there's not a lot built over there, so there's not a lot to look at other than the road being awesome. Thanks so much for sticking around to the end. Like and subscribe for more content, and have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for being here.